as you guys are aware from watching the series, Ron always gets interrupted in his introductions, and in the second episode, it was my turn to kind of, I guess, taunt him a little bit. And so there's this joke that everybody got a bonus except Ron. And so it was really fun just to go in there and kind of mess with him and really show Corey's jokester and humorous side.
This was sort of the first episode to really focus on Corey as being someone who loved to pull pranks, particularly on me, although he was known to play them on others as well.
It was just the startup to Corey playing all these pranks and have it be known that he just does this, and everybody knows it. And it's usually on Ron, because if he did it on my character, I'd kill him. I would.
He's trying to get me to think that everybody else on the show has gotten some big bonus from Mrs. Ferguson, and of course I haven't, because nobody really has. But I'm wondering what's going on. Everybody else is getting these bonuses. Why haven't I?
That episode was a lot of fun and panned out pretty well at the reveal at the end, and Ron's expression was really good.
Having Scott Brown on the program was just a really great thing. I had been interested in having him. It was one of the first things that I thought about and wanted to do.
No, it's pretty nice. Scott is a very, very nice person, and I always liked being around him. He was kind of funny, a little goofy, but he was a very nice person.
He is not only a tremendous vocalist and musician, but is also one of the finest songwriters that I have had the pleasure of knowing in my musical career. He's written so many songs, and they're wonderful songs, beautiful songs.
Scott was in 2 episodes. He's a really cool guy. He's really down to earth, and he's very supportive of what we did with the show and what we were striving for with our careers. So he did an amazing job. He's very talented himself, and it was a pleasure to get to work with him.
He was very happy to come and donate his time and his talents to appearing in the show.
The first newscasting skit was the first of many. It kind of went really well and was very humorous, and people seemed to respond well to that. This was also another opportunity for everybody to see Corey's humor, and then to see that it's also not very, I guess, humorous. It's kind of like on the lame side, like the jokes that people don't really get because the puns are, I guess, not as funny as they could be, but they were funny because it's coming from Corey and he thinks it's just hilarious.
It was really just a vehicle for allowing Corey to throw a lot of really nonsensical puns my way. And but we had a lot of fun putting those things together, and like I said, more often than not, Dylan would either ad-lib some crazy thing or deliver the line in such an unexpected way that, of course, I'd drop laughing and we'd have to start all over again. But those were a lot of fun. The news as it is.
Dylan told me that he eventually started acting like Corey outside of the studio, so him and Corey have become one.
The $1 Million Deal had some difficulties. Ron had written this line that nobody could, well, I couldn't say it with a straight face because I had to say it, but we all kept busting up because it was one of the answers to one of the songs was, "There's a rabbit in my hat, but my head stays plenty warm." And for some reason, you just have those moments on set where everything is so funny, and we just could not get that over, and we had to do take after take after take. But we managed to get a line where I said it without laughing, and Ron, wasn't smirking or anything.
It was always very cool to film something and know what went on in that filming room, but to see it cut together later was pretty cool.
And of course, again, I'm the contestant and Corey the host, and we it was really just another way of allowing Corey to be able to get on my nerves.
The only thing I remember from that was the podium. And how much time Dylan spent on it to make all the wrinkles from the cloth disappear, and how much tape we used to do that. And even at the end of it, they were still there.